Yo. Yo.
The Passage Hall of Fame banquet, currently ongoing at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel, where Howard Mitchell is being honored as the 29th inductee into the Distinguished Passage Hall of Fame, is a momentous occasion. This celebration recognizes Mitchell's exceptional contributions to the private sector, and by extension, his profound impact on Jamaica's economic and social landscape. Prominent figures have graced the red carpet at this prestigious event, further highlighting its significance. Among these distinguished guests are the former Prime Minister of Jamaica, P.J. Patterson, the renowned founder of Island Grill, Talia Lynn, and the esteemed Senior Associate Editor of Lifestyle and Social Content at the Jamaica Observer, Novia MacDonald White. Their presence adds to the grandeur of the evening, making it a memorable and illustrious celebration of Howard Mitchell's achievements and the private sector's vital role in Jamaica's growth and progress. A kindness for Cartel. Incarcerated dancehall artiste murder appeal expedited on humanitarian grounds. Attorney at law Bert Samuel says Vibes Cartel's health played a major role in his legal team applying to the United Kingdom, UK, Privy Council to expedite the hearing into the appeal against the murder conviction of the dancehall artiste and three others, Sean Storm Campbell, Kahira Jones, and Andre St. John. The case, which had been set for April of 2024, has been moved up to February. Samuels yesterday described it as a long journey and said he was not surprised that the Privy Council had granted their request. Humanitarian grounds are always attractive, said Samuels, who is representing Campbell. Medical reports were submitted outlining the health challenges, and I am happy that the date has been moved forward. This case is deserving of being expedited. In May, Esat Buchanan, the attorney representing Cartel, whose real name is Adidja Palmer, said in an interview with Fox 5 New York that his 47-year-old client was suffering from Graves' disease, an autoimmune disorder that he has been battling for 7 years. There have also been reports of the entertainer suffering from 2 heart conditions. We wanted to get the hearing at the end of the year, but we couldn't get an earlier date, so it was a compromise. And we have 2 days, February 14th and 15th, and we are prepared, Samuels told IRI New Media TV. Director of Public Prosecutions Paula Llewellyn could not confirm the new February date, but said her team would have been made aware of the application to expedite the hearing and would have responded to affidavits and medical reports. But, ultimately, it was up to Palmer's team to justify the need for the hearing to be brought forward. Palmer, Campbell, Jones, and St. John were all handed life sentences in April 2014 for the 2011 murder of Clive Lizard Williams. Prosecutors say the murder took place at Palmer's house in Havendale, St. Andrew. In April 2020, 2 years after the Court of Appeal in Jamaica upheld Palmer's murder conviction, his legal team decided to appeal to the island's highest court, the Privy Council. Samuels pointed out that the men have been in custody for 12 years and that the 4 appellants, including Adidja Palmer, are looking at freedom. He pointed out that Palmer's case has the distinction of being the longest murder trial in the island's history. What do I mean by that? There are 6,500 pages of evidence, and I had to read every line. An average long murder case has 1,000 pages and lasts 6 weeks. Cartel's case lasted 4.5 months. We made them into 9 volumes, 2 inches thick, Samuels said. In February, the 9-member team, which includes Samuels, Buchanan, Bianca Samuels, Linda Hudson, and John Clark on the Jamaican side, along with 4 lawyers based in the UK, will present the case at the Privy Council. Not all members of the team will fly to England for the matter, however. This brings into sharp focus just how expensive a Privy Council appeal can be for poor people. You have to apply for visas, buy airline tickets to England, and pay for accommodation. It is a horrible situation, Samuels declared. Surprise new statements adjourn the matter until Thursday. The surprise discovery of 2 new statements from the contract killer in the murder of Tanya MacDonald, along with 8 other undisclosed witness statements, yesterday forced an adjournment of the trial of Everton Beachy Stout MacDonald until Thursday. Presiding Judge Justice Chester Stamp, before adjourning the matter, ordered the prosecution to disclose 7 of the statements by the end of the day. 3 other statements, including the 2 new statements from the prosecution's star witness, Denvelin Bubla Minot, were disclosed on Tuesday. The startling development in the case with respect to the new statements was brought to light by defense attorney at law Christopher Townsend, who revealed during his continued cross-examination of Minot that he was mistakenly presented with the statements. The attorney, while noting that the 2 statements are dated June and October 2020, told the judge that the situation amounted to a serious issue with disclosure. He further indicated that the statements are significant and could have assisted the defense in its preparation but were never disclosed. Minot, who is the prosecution's main witness, had testified that he had given the police 3 statements. The lead prosecutor, however, expressed surprise, noting that everything should have been served. The prosecutor further explained that disclosure was ongoing and that the defense had been served with everything on the file up to 2 weeks ago. But, while noting that the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions has many officers, the prosecutor conceded that it was the Crown's responsibility to ensure that disclosure is made. Shocking development. Stamp, before ordering a 30-minute break for the defense to assess the statements, described the situation as an extraordinary and shocking development. It is the kind of thing that should result in sanctions, but I am not sure what kind of sanction will advance the interest of justice at this time, he said. When the matter resumed, the prosecutor indicated that, having made checks, at least 8 witness statements were not disclosed to the defense but that disclosure would be settled by the end of the day. The defense as a result asked for a day to go through the new material and the matter in the end was adjourned until Thursday. Stamp, after updating the jury on the situation, said, "This is really sad or inconvenient news as we were hoping to move full speed ahead but we find ourselves in a situation which ought not to have happened but we are doing the best that we can to resolve it." The accused McDonald and his co-accused, Oscar Barnes, are currently on trial for the murder of the former's 32-year-old wife. Minot, who is currently serving 19 years in prison for his role in the murder, testified that Beachy Stout had contracted him in 2020 to kill his wife for a fee of $3 million, but that he subcontracted the job to Barnes. The woman's partly burnt body was found with the throat slashed in her car which had been set ablaze along a deserted road in Sherwood Forest in Portland on July 20, 2020.